why this adds to the probability of a massive increase in price in the short term. If you do like talking about Ripple and XRP, type an X in the comment section, click that like button. Let's get into it, guys. Excellent news that we just got in. Ripple backed Evernorth plans a U.S. listing aiming to raise $1 billion and build the largest public XRP treasury. So what does this truly mean to you and I? Well, that means $1 billion will be raised to buy XRP. Purchases will be made on the open market. Major investors. Check out who the major investors are here. SBI. We've got Ripple co-founder himself, Chris Larsen, and this is going to provide stock investors with exposure to XRP. Now, what is the long-term goal here, guys? Because I think as we start to see these treasuries happen more and more so, of course, ETFs about to go live, we're going to see a short-term supply shock, FOMO, fear of missing out, coming into this market from the retail investors, which likely many will get priced out. But long term, what we are looking at is XRP's utility and adoption, and to catalyze that adoption, institutionalization of the XRPL. See, we need liquidity to come into XRP with the investment side of things. What is happening with the treasuries and the ETFs to bring it up to a $50 to $100 price tag for XRP, and then become more attractive from an institutional adoption standpoint. And then we really get the flip of the switch and the high targets that we've talked about on this channel. Now, an article on this came out. Evernorth to go public with over $1 billion in gross proceeds. What they wrote is that this transaction, which is expected to raise over $1 billion in gross proceeds, includes $200 million from SBI, additional investments from Ripple, and of course, the likes of Kraken, GSR, and Chris Larsen himself. This is going to be a way in which investors have a simple way for liquid and transparent exposure of XRP through a publicly listed vehicle. This is going to grow the ecosystem further. This is going to allow for exposure of XRP itself. Quote, Evernorth is built to provide investors more than just exposure to the XRP price. As we capitalize on existing TradFi yield generation strategies and deploy in DeFi yield opportunities, we also contribute to the growth and maturity of that ecosystem. Finally,